BBC Television presents...
Hancock.
We've only got 25 years left, Sid.
Left of what, Hancock? Your funeral plan with the Prue? I'm not planning on dying. You don't mean your loan for the car you bought off Slippery Sam, do you?
No. 25 years left for the planet, Sid. Things out there are getting serious.
You didn't go and buy the planet off Slippery Sam, did you? Didn't you check to see how many miles it had on the clock? How much did it cost?
No time for your carry-on ribaldry. It's climate extinction, mate. It's going to be East Cheam by the sea in a few months. Ravenous penguins will be knocking on the windows, asking for fish and ice cubes and directions to Whipsnade Zoo.
Well, I don't mind being by the sea, Hancock. I'll put a beach hut in the garden. Anyway, there's nothing we can do about it. Just keep your head down. And Hancock Kenneth Williams goes first.
Au contraire, my wizened friend. There is something we can do. We can join the East Cheam climate protest this coming Saturday. We're going to glue ourselves to the head of the council, Mr. Gorey, and a few of his colleagues. It's going to be a stick-up.
Why on earth would I want to glue myself to that idiot for?
Don't ask me, Sid. I'm doing what it says here in the climate protest blurb. We each get a free tube of superglue and a picture of Mr. Gorey on a wanted poster.
Protesters usually march around dressed as polar bears or penguins or something with placards saying, "Save the planet."
Yes, but that's exactly what the East Cheam Mafia would expect us to do, Sid. We want to attract the attention of the world's press, and dressing up as a penguin just won't attract the right sort of attention. We need to come at the council from a different direction, round the back with a handful of glue and whop. We're going to use guerrilla tactics.
I'm not sure I want to be glued to Councillor Gorey, and I'm not dressing up in a gorilla costume neither.
Well, you've spent enough time glued to the sporting life, Sid. I thought it would have come naturally. It doesn't have to be Gorey. There's a choice, apparently, a dozen names of climate criminals on the council, and you can pick the one you want to be glued to for 48 hours. I rang Hattie and Kenneth, and they're coming.
Oh, come on the understanding. I can pick the person I want to be glued to. Is Barbara Windsor on the council?
Can't you be serious for 1 minute? I'll give you a list of names and some photos, plus a manual of how to glue yourself to people without them putting up a struggle.
I know, I'll just go along and cheer you lot on, and scarper when the coppers arrive.
Well, if you're going to take that sort of attitude, Sid, don't bother. We don't want any part-timers or make-weights. Do you care about the planet or not?
Of course I do. It's just that I care for lots of other things as well, like drinking, horses, the ladies.
Yes, you're getting there, Sid. What do they have in common?
Let me see. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. But a lady usually will, especially if you give her a drink.
Not a bad effort, Sid. No, the answer simply is drinking, horses and ladies all happen on the planet. Without a planet, you can't do much at all, apart from floating around in space, choking because you've run out of air.
So, gluing myself to Councillor Gorey is going to help me drink, bet and meet lots of ladies. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly right, Sid. So you're coming, are you?
Yeah, I'm on board. Where's me tube of glue?
That's Hattie and Ken. Looks like they plan to stick their oar in as well.
Good evening. Is this the East Cheam climate protest? I brought my trunks and some sun cream because he said it's going to get a lot hotter.
Not by tomorrow, it won't. Over the next few years. I hope he brought a coat and some sensible underwear for tomorrow.
If you said it was going to be cold, I wouldn't have come. What are we protesting about? I've never been on a protest. I was going to go on a ban the bomb march once, but they banned it.
Well, this is even more important, Williams. There are people and governments out there who are pumping out too much carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, and the planet's eating up. Soon we'll all be dripping with sweat.
Don't worry, Tony, we're right behind you on this one. Unless you start dripping with sweat, that is. We're in harmony with Mother Nature. Ooh, I've never met Mother Nature, Hattie. Is she a nice old girl? Is she like my mum? Mother Nature is your mum, Kenneth. She's all our mum. We have to look after her. She's a symbol of Mother Earth. She'll embrace you in her arms and clutch you to her bosom. Oh, goon, I don't fancy that. Mother Earth, Mother Nature. Oh, there's an awful lot of mums on this protest. What about Mother Teresa and Mother Goose? Yes, don't worry, Kenneth. They'll all be there.
Right, the protest is tomorrow. We'll need to be up early to make sure we can glue ourselves to the right councillor. We don't want anybody getting in first before we can bag ourselves a councillor, do we? Make sure you pick one the same size and sex as you. We don't want to be accused of anything undesirable or be dragged around like a rag doll.
Don't worry, Tony. I brought my tube of glue and a sleeping bag. I'll sleep on the couch. Yes, and I brought several tubes of glue to be on the safe side. You don't want to run out, accused of being a stick in the mud now, do I? Who am I sleeping with? Not with me, Kenneth. Oh, I don't know. We could be like two little bugs in a rug. You haven't got bugs, have you, Hancock?
Of course I haven't. But if you see any, a few squirts of DTD will sort them out. The canister's over there in the corner. I've got a camp bed you can use, William.
Camp bed? What are you insinuating? That I'm camp or something? Oh, I don't need a camp bed, thank you very much. And all you will do. I'm not bloody camp when I'm asleep, am I?
Ah, you'd be surprised. Right, team, have a good night's sleep, and we'll be off at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Tony, come quick. Kenneth's had a little mishap.
Oh, what is it, Hat? It's only 5:30.
Kenneth's gone outside and he's got himself in a bit of a pickle.
Has he gone for good or is he coming back? Tell him to give the door a good pull, Hattie. He can get a bit stuck. It's the cold, damp weather we're having.
No, he went outside and he stuck himself to the fence.
I told him to stick himself to a councillor, not a flaming fence.
What earth's he doing sticking himself to the fence? Is it a first offence?
I think he went outside to have a little tiddle, Sid, and his tube of glue must have burst. It was in his trouser pocket, and now it's stuck himself to the fence. He's trying to get his trousers off now.
Well, we'll have to cut him free. Between you and me and the fence post, I think he'll be all right now.
Yes, Tony, but I'm afraid the door is stuck too, and we can't get out to Ken. He's spread glue everywhere, and it's super glue.
What am I going to tell the East Team climate protest people? It's all been planned with military precision. We can't let councillors go roaming around free. They need to be glued. I'll be the laughing stock. We're Team Hancock.
Oh, isn't anybody going to help me? I can't move and I'm bursting for a pee. I can't free my hands. I'll wet myself.
Don't worry, Kenneth. We'll cut you free and carry you up to the toilet. But we'll have to push you through the window as the door's stuck.
Well, who the bloody hell did that?
You did.
Ooh, that's a monstrous fib. What fool would go around spreading glue all over the place?
You did. Well, I'll climb out the window, Ken. Hang on a minute, Hancock. I'm stuck to the windowsill. You didn't touch it, did you, Williams?
I was thinking of peeing out the window, if you must know, but don't tell Hancock. Kenneth, that's disgusting. I'll call the fire brigade, Tony. They'll cut you free, Kenneth. Wait a minute, I can't move. I seem to be stuck to the chair.
Oh, Ken, you didn't sit in the chairs in the living room as well, did you?
Why are you giving me the third degree? Are you tracing all my movements or something? Williams moves across the room and sits in the chair. I might have done. Is there a law against it?
Oh, no. Don't worry, Hat. You just sit there. I'll call the fire brigade. Right, 999, isn't it, for emergencies? Hang on. My hand's stuck to the receiver. I can't dial out.
Yes, all right, before you ask, I used the phone. I was worried about me mum. I was worried she might get glue on her, if you must know. Everything else is. What are we going to do, boys? It looks like we're stuck here for the rest of the day. All right, let's have a little giggle to pass the time. Let's play I Spy. I'll start. I spy with my little eye something beginning with F.
Fence!
No, wrong. Fertilizer. I'm standing on the back of it. My turn, Kenneth. I spy with my little eye something beginning with F. Wait a minute. Ooh, don't tell me. Oh, I don't know. I'll look it up on my mobile phone. Don't bother, Ken. It's F for fool. Over there, stuck to the flaming fence.
Hang on. Did you say you had a mobile phone, Kenneth?
Wait a minute. Here it is. Hang on. Oh, blast. I've dropped it in the fertilisers.
In just 2 hours, the council will start assembling, and there'll be no one to get glued to. How long does this glue last, Hattie?
Hang on, I'll look on the tube. Not long. 1 hour, it says. And then with a bit of effort, you can unstick it.
Yeah, but could you hurry up? The local kids are starting to throw conkers at me.
Hang on, Tony, the instructions go on. If the parts remain in contact for more than 1 hour, the bonds will be permanent.
So I'll be stuck to this flaming phone for the rest of my life. Well, that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it.
I don't think I can stand it much longer, Tony. I need to stretch my legs. Ooh, there you are. But there's long strings of glue attached to them.
Hang on a minute, Hattie. Somebody's ringing. They've missed us. It must be the East Team Climate Protest lot. They're coming to our rescue. That's what friends are for. Yes, it's Tony Hancock. Is that the East Team Climate Protest team? No? It's who? The council? What are you ringing for? No, I didn't mean it like that. Nice to speak to you. Mr. Gorey, you want to know if I'll do a talk at the town hall next week for the ladies of the council? Yes, of course I will. No, I wasn't planning to join the No, I wasn't planning to join the East Team Climate Protest and glue. What? Moi? No, we wouldn't dream of it. What glue? Yes. Oh dear. Yes, see you next week. Nice to talk to you.
Are they coming to set us free, Tony?
I'm afraid not, Hattie. I don't want the council to know we were planning to glue ourselves to them. Imagine the embarrassment of them seeing us stuck all over here instead of stuck all over there.
Hang on a tick. I think the glue's loosening. It says on the tube if the temperature goes above 25 degrees, the bond may be unstable.
Fancy that. Global warming to the rescue, eh? Well, if we hurry, we can still get down there and spend 24 hours stuck to a councillor.